So there's also like some child marriage controversy happening in Turkey as well. I've heard this too. I like, look, I'm not super up to date with everything that's going on, I will admit, but I have heard the child marriage shit too. I heard that there is a child bride advocacy happening in the Turkish parliament, or like some people that made it in through the AKP coalition have been advocating for child brides and shit. HÜDAPAR, is that what it is? Turkey's filled with Islamic cults. Yeah. Abi meclise refahçılar ve hizbullahçıları soktular. Ne bok yiyeceğiz biz? Şeriat gelecek ülkeye. Bunun hakkında da bir şey de delirmek üzereyiz. Seküler kesim olarak bir şeyler söyler misin? Al abi burada. Bu adam milletvekili oldu.
Cemaatlerin çocuk yaşta evliliklere izin vermesi konusunda neler düşünüyorsunuz?
This guy This guy just straight up said, what do you think about child marriages? Okay. So this is HÜDAPAR, Zekeriya Yapıcıoğlu. Okay. Çok yapıcı bir adam. He is asked the question about like what his opinion is on child brides. Okay. I wonder what he's gonna say.
Yaşında çocuk, neye göre çocuk, kime göre çocuk? Şimdi bazıları
He said, started off very strong. He said, 15 years old child? Well, who's to say that that's a child? To who is this 15-year-old a child? You know what I mean? That's what he started off with.
Çocuk, kime göre çocuk? Şimdi bazıları 20 yaşındadır ama hala çocuktur. Bazısı
He said some are 20 years old, but still a child at heart.
15 yaşındadır ama olgundur. Şimdi daha
Some are 15 years old, but very mature.
önce ben hukukçuyum. Ben hukuk fakültesinde okuduğum dönemde kız çocukların 15, erkek çocukların 16 yaşında kanunen evlenmelerine imkan var.
Back in my day, 15-year-olds and 16-year-olds could legally get married, he says.
Ben hukukçuyum. Ben hukuk fakültesinde okuduğum dönemde kız çocukların 15
Ne fakültesinde okudu anlamadım. Ne diyor? Hukuk. Oh, he's saying back in my day when I was going to law school. Yarra fakültesi. You know, people could legally get married at the age of 15 or 16.
erkek çocukların 16 yaşında kanunen evlenmelerine imkan vardı. Anne babaların rızası varsa evlenebiliyorlardı. Bence
As long as the parents gave consent.
eğer kişi psikolojik ve biyolojik olarak kendisini evliliğe hazır hissediyorsa,
And he thinks that if someone is psychologically and biologically ready for marriage,
eğer ebeveyni de bunu uygun görüyorsa,
and if their parents are on board with it,
bence daha erken yaşlarda evlenebilmeliler.
and people should be able to get married under the age of 18.
Şu anda genç yaşta evlendikleri için cezaevinde olan çok sayıda insan var ve
He says there are so many people in jail. This is my favorite argument, by the way. They always make it seem like there's, you know, people that are constantly being thrown in jail for being, you know, for representing their version of like Islam, I guess. So it's the same fucking shit that right-wing Republicans say in America. It's literally identical. They're throwing us in jail, brother, for child brides, which is my right to do. Like it's the same. This motherfucker is literally, this is our version of the yee pedophiles, okay? This is the Turkish version of the yee pedophiles. He's saying that they're throwing people in jail, brother, for wanting to express their love at the age of 15.
bu aileler parçalanmış, çok mağdur olmuş durumda.
Bazı cemaatlerin
Which is a lie, by the way, for the record. That's fucking ridiculous. He's making it seem like little children are thrown in jail. I like that he also makes it seem like child brides are happening between two 15-year-olds, which is not the case, and not some motherfucker like him and a 13-year-old girl, which is the case, okay? Yeah. How old is a child? According to what? According to whom? Some are 15 years old, but they look mature. If a person feels ready, if his family approves, he can get married at an earlier age. Mike Moon advocates for the same thing.
I've heard you talk about parents' rights to raise their kids how they want. In fact, I just double-checked. You voted no on making it illegal for kids to be married to adults at the age of 12 if their parents consented to it. You said actually that should be the law because it's the parents' right and the kids' right to decide what's best for them to be raped by an adult. Okay?
Do you know any kids who have been
With
married
marriage.
at age 12?
That was the law.
do you know
You
any
voted
kids-
not to change it.
Do you know any kids who have been married at age 12?
I don't need to.
I do. And guess what? They're still married.
Gentlemen,
Oh, he said that's the only successful form of marriage. It's called child brides, brother. What the fuck you mean? Bro, the arguments are the same. Conservatives are a fucking monolith. Reactionaries are a monolith, okay? It's always the fucking same, dude. It's the same. Look at that.